And we are underway in game number 2. We've got the Edmonton Killer Bees in the yellow and black, as one might expect, and the Port City Pigeons in the white and light blue. And Port City claiming they score. Referee is having a peek. And let's see. Nope, no goal. So the face-off will be in the Edmonton end. Murphy dropped it back. Comes here to the near boards. It's in behind the goal, up along the boards. A shot taken, ripped wide by Scott Doran. We just get settled into this one. LeDrew knocks it down. Port City changing, shot in on goal. Stopped up there. Up to play it, Reardon. It'll be kept in by Robbins. Shot deflected, went wide. Player knocked down in front. Port City come up with it. Port City out of New Brunswick. Killer Bees from Edmonton, Alberta. So we have the Bees and the Pigeons. So I guess we can say we expect both teams to be flying around out there. Okay, sorry. Scrambly play inside the blue line. It's flipped out center. Knocked down there by Gallant. Pass up ahead. It's right on the stick of Dolomont, number 27. Turnaround shot just put wide. It's Vogel with the attempt a moment ago for Edmonton, as we again just working on getting the rosters all straightened out. It can be a fluid situation at times. The early stages of the tournament, of the championship. And that is going to be a flooring call against Edmonton. 11:48 to go, first period. No score between Edmonton and Port City. Face-off win for Edmonton. LeDrew takes it behind his goal. Reverses it. Scholig. On a little bit further. Plump in the corner, working back up along the boards. Back at the point. Scholig with a shot. Reardon kicked that aside. Played to the far boards, picked up there by Brendan McNeil. He gave it away. LeDrew will shoot it back in. Chasing after it. Sarker. Left it for LeDrew. It'll be tipped away by Boudreau. Pass just in behind his teammate, following up on it, shooting it in. was Mitch Gallant. That shot well wide of the mark. Spencer for Port City. Back to Webster. And out it comes. Bees. Duran. Shot over the top of the goal. May have grazed the crossbar as it went by. Cleared in by McCluskey, and he'll head to the bench. In on the forecheck is Beal. Beal comes up with it, got away a pretty good shot. Another chance in front, cleared away. Partial break, Murphy, backhand. That went wide. Baca lifts it high in the air. Knocked down just inside the blue line by Desjardins. And it's going to be a hand pass. Reason for the whistle. So the face-off will come outside the blue line. So you're going to bring the face-off all the way down in the Port City end. Edmonton with it. Okay, correction again. They've called a penalty on that play. I missed that, to be honest. So it's going to be a power play for the Killer Bees. Jared Kosman called the penalty for the Pigeons. I just saw the hand pass indicated, but it's more than that. So with 1:15 to go in the power play, Killer Bees start back in their own end. Pass up the blue line for Ferranic. Phil Ferranic is out there. Okay, tripping was the call. It wasn't a hand pass. He was making that signal down at the across the shins. It was tripping. .25 seconds to go in the power play. And the whistle has gone. The face-off will come outside the blue line. Down to 20 seconds to go in the power play. And a giveaway just inside the red line will allow Port City to clear it down the floor. Not much time left at all now. White battling behind his goal, comes away with it, but just 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. It's knocked out of the air, and that's going to do it as the power play now expires. So we go back 5-on-5, still no score. Just over halfway through the opening period. Port City with a chance. Good shot there by Webster. Blocker save made by Carson Schreiber, who was in goal for Edmonton. Murphy shot, rattled around, went it up over on the other side, comes out towards the blue line, kept in. Port City with it, lifted high in the air. They'll be knocked down just inside the blue line. Picked up there by Vogel. He'll clear it. So we go back and forth. McCluskey. Bounces it in towards goal. Schreiber had a little bit of trouble with that, kept it out. Fouts, his long shot. This one handled by Reardon, and he'll hold on to it. Racing up the left side, Austin Perry. Perry will take it down deep into Edmonton territory. Perry still holding on to it. Now had it knocked away. In to help out was Baca. He gets it back to the point. That changed direction. Ends up along the near boards. Down into the corner. Baca on it first for Port City. Right into the slot. That shot on goal. Good save made by Schreiber as he got the right pad down. O'Callaghan gains the blue line, brings it back out towards center, throws it into the near corner. Edmonton still on it. Fouts, shot right on goal. Reardon's got it in the trapper, holds on, 5:36 to go in the first, game number 2. That one just put wide right off the face-off, and the quick shot by Ethan Dunnett. Stolen away. McCallum up through the middle. His pass tried to get it over to Dolman. That failed to connect. Job by McCallum to hold it in, then he lost it. Schulba back at the point, it'll be kept onside. Nice goal league. That was thrown right through the crease. Ends up along the far boards. First on it is White. White trying to get in front. He does. Shot went off a stick wide. Schulba got it along the boards here in the near side to his teammate White. White put it in behind the goal. Looking for it in there's Ledrew. And Dunnett. Dunnett has it behind the goal. Had it taken away. Good defensive play by McNeil. Pinching in was Plump. Plump's got it. Fed it in front. Getting back there. Knocking it down was the Port City player Webster. Reardon out to play it. Be kept in. On it, Doran. It's being pestered by McCluskey. And we get a whistle, 2:42 to go. Taking a pause as I work on getting down some more names on the roster. A couple that were missing when started the game. Getting some updates, trying to get it all filled in on my little cheat sheets. Beal. Couldn't get the return pass, but goes into forecheck down the corner. Watch there by Robbins. Gets it out in front. Turning, shooting. Webster off some bodies in front. It went off a teammate, so the faceoff will come outside the blue line. Retreating back in his own end to get it, Connor McCluskey. Being watched by Murphy. Gets it up as far as the blue line. Beal, the captain. To Webster. Webster will shoot it in deep. Taking it off the boards was Desjardins. Good outlet pass. But in behind the play, the whistle is gone. It was a good pass, but then offside at the blue line. Port City control it in their own end. It's a giveaway, cleared to the boards. On it is Vogel. Made the pass back to O'Callaghan. He's had his stick lifted at the last second. Now it bounces around in the crease, and Reardon will have to cover it. Hold on. The face-off will be to his right. Just a minute 26 to go. First period. Still awaiting our first goal in this one. We're ripped around the boards. On it over there is Perry. He'll come out over the red line. Vogel, his pass was intercepted. Giveaway, takeaway at center. Finally, Vogel will bring it in. Fed it to the front of the crease. He was looking to get it to O'Callaghan, and a good poke check by Reardon, the goaltender. Into the final minute here in the opening period. The ball squirts out over center all the way down into the Edmonton end. Both teams will sneak in a little change. This is McCallum. Ball goes out of play. Get another whistle with 38.7 seconds to go. It'll be just outside the Edmonton blue line. And this will be a flooring call against Edmonton. So face off deep in their end. Still 31.4 to go. To the side of the goal it comes. Cleared away. Done it. Stopped at center. That's kept in. That's still onside. Didn't get it out over the red line. Look, he had a chance to go, but had it taken away. Robbins gets it out. Again up to Dunnett. Right in front. Good defensive play to take it away from Shulba by the Port City player, and the whistle goes. Last second opportunity that time for Edmonton. All right, short break, then we'll be back with period number 2. Still no score. 3-minute intermission. No score, Edmonton and Port City. All right, 15 minutes are done. No score between Edmonton and Port City. Second period is underway. Murphy shot it around the boards, picked up over in the far boards and cleared away. Davies. Back to Desjardins. Looking to get it to Duran. Goes behind the goal. Edmonton on it first. Turning and shooting it was Phil Ferranick. Duran doing good work behind the goal. Turning, tried to feed it over for his teammate Murphy, just a little bit beyond his reach. Ferranick jumps up on it. Into the corner. Ferranick's got it again, stepping out of the corner. Ferranick holds it, scores! Phil Ferranick. Great work down in the corner. Veteran player, name familiar to ball hockey players, I'm sure, if you're ball hockey fans, if you've been following it over the last few years. Ferranick went down in the corner, and the ball came back to him. Then he just beats everybody to the front, holds it. Great patience. Beats Reardon 1-0 in favor of Edmonton. Taken away. Port City looking to respond. They tried the give and go. The pass was just into the feet of the Port City player, Nick Beal. Then it goes out of play, and he slams his stick on the floor in frustration. Perry threw it behind the goal to hit the dasher, picked up back there by Stanley. And the ball is held. Back here to take the face-off for the Pigeons. Up against White. Backa won it. The shot from Perry went wide. Hit the glass, and then it's given away just inside the blue line. Flip pass up ahead. Can he get to it? Racing hard. He's done it, but the answer to my question is no. He could not catch up to it. It'll be a flooring call against Edmonton. Face off just to the right of Carson Schreiber. This time it'll be Webster. He went up against Fouts. Fouts won it back behind his goal. Robbins to center. Off a stick and out of play. This time the face-off will be to the right of Troy Reardon, the goaltender for Port City. Port City win the face-off. That's tipped in, then chasing after it goes Sam Oliver. He lost it. Frank Arnaud leaves it in the corner. Tipped in over the blue line. Wyatt Mason back to get it for Port City. Ball goes high in the air and out of play. Bring the face-off outside the blue line. It's cleared down the floor. Desjardins comes up with it. Off the boards. Up to Duran. Duran tips it ahead. Racing onto it is Ferranic. Ferranic reaching for it. He's got it. Shoots it. Went wide. Kept in. Desjardins. Back to Ferranic. His shot. Good save by Reardon. Off his stick. Up and out of play. The face-off will stay right there. Ferranic in to take it for Edmonton. Port City win it, control it in their own end. High in the air, long pass up ahead, knocked down at the blue line. Good defensive play. And he had it taken away. Did LeDrew. Gallant dumps it into the corner. Back there first. Scholig for Edmonton. Pass a little bit too high there for Duran. Could be kept in though by Edmonton. Ferranic. Good pass across to Murphy. His shot hit some bodies in front. Comes to the front of the goal, taken away by Port City. McCallum chases it down in the corner. McCallum working against LeDrew, the 221s. LeDrew won that battle, took it away, but kept in by the Pigeons. A shot off a stick, that will go out of play. Face-off will stay in the Port City end. Sorry, in the Edmonton end. Both teams changing. In the circle, good save that time made by Schreiber. Had to be quick right off the face-off. Maybe his best of the game. Carter McCluskey. Carter and Connor got it right in front for Spencer. Another good save made by Schreiber. McCallum just dumps it into the corner. Port City on it first. Beal around the other side. McCluskey's hauled down. That's going to be a penalty against Edmonton. No mistaking that one. Goaltender goes to the bench on the delayed penalty. Right in the slot. Shot scores! Port City take advantage of the extra player on the floor as the goaltender reared and raced to the bench on the delayed penalty, and they've tied it up. See in front, 18 Spencer. And then into the slot it comes. Quick turnaround shot by Nick Beal, the captain. And the captain has tied it. Port City and looking for more. Hard shot. Another good save by Schreiber. That'll go into the Edmonton bench. Play out at center taken by Edmonton. Gerlay. Trying to get around the outside is White. Gets to the front of the goal, had it poked away. Port City on it. It'll be kept in. That's still onside. LeDrew just drifts a long shot in. Easy catch there for Reardon. We'll hold on with 7:50 to go in the second period. We've got a 1-1 tie between these two teams. Up next, we will move to the men's C division. Got the Young Stars from Ontario to take on the Newfoundland and Labrador Port of Argentia. Hustling back first, Stephen Scholig. Gets it to LeDrew. Tried to give it back to Scholig. Hopped over his stick. And that will allow Boudreau to keep it in for Port City. Edmonton come up with it. Starting out and then stopping was Fouts. Pass over for Vogel, a little bit too far for him. Mason tracks it down for Port City. Up through the middle, picked off. Scholig steps in over the blue line, can't shoot it. Leaves it there for Fouts. His shot is deflected wide. It's going to be a tripping call against Port City. Now it's Edmonton on the delayed penalty with the goaltender gone to the bench. Long run here in the second period to get to the bench. He's there. Edmonton's got the extra player out there, but the errant pass will be touched up, and Edmonton will go on the power play. A pretty obvious tripping call on that one. Franek out there to take the face-off for Edmonton. Port City get it, but can't get it out. They tried to feed Franek in front, couldn't get his stick on the ball, and it's cleared by the Port City Pigeons from New Brunswick. And that's going to be a flooring call against Edmonton. A little mistake there at the blue line. Spencer against Franek. Ball goes in behind the goal. Back there first, Scholig. I'll try and track it down in the corner. Port City doing a good job killing time on this penalty. There's White. Set up along the blue line. White tried to flip it to himself, keeps going. Then lost it. It'll be kept in by Edmonton, however. Long shot in, well wide of the goal, off the stick of Ashton Murphy. It's tipped right in front. A good defensive play to get back just in time to break that up was McCallum. The ball was loose in front of his goaltender. McCallum got there first to clear it. The ball is held against the boards. Referee blows the whistle. 46 seconds to go in the Edmonton power play. Both teams will change. McCallum Plump to take the face-off against Beal. Plump for Edmonton. And a great play by Beal. Slide out and clear it down the floor. Get it out of the zone. Callaghan. center. Got to get it in over the blue line. Then they can set up. He elects to just shoot it in wide. Then they'll go into forecheck, see if they can get to it first. Port City got to it first. They're saying Edmonton got in there a little bit early, so this is a delayed offside. All kinds of time for Port City to just hold it, then clear it down the floor. Just 10 seconds to go in the power play. Pretty much going to do it. That will do it. We're back to 5-on-5. Thrown in front. Heel slipped a little bit. Couldn't get it out. Now he does. Edmonton back at the point. Long shot in. Came off the end boards and hit the post. Stayed out. Great chance for the Killer Bees. Now here's a partial break. Goaltender poked it away. Good play by Schreiber. And it's tipped in front. They score. Connor McCluskey. Noah Webster had that initial chance on the partial break. Caught a little bit from behind by Desjardins, and then the goaltender Schreiber poked it away. Webster went to the far boards, picked it up. There's the first chance for Webster. He stays with it. And right down the middle comes McCluskey. Pass right on the stick. What a beautiful pass. McCluskey makes no mistake. 2-1 for the Port City Pigeons. Comes with just under 4 minutes to go here in the second period. Face-off will come outside the blue line. That shot, White bounces around. Came right after Edmonton had that great chance where it came off the end boards out in front and they put it off the post. Looked like they had an open net. And back comes Edmonton again. Murphy stopped along the boards, cleared. That'll be all the way down the floor. That'll bring about a face-off back in the Port City end. Battling in behind the Port City goal. Coming away with it was Spencer for Port City. Can't get it out though. Good job holding it in by LeDrew. Comes right to the goaltender Reardon, and he's going to elect to eventually just pick it up and hold on. Take the face-off in his end. Edmonton working it along the boards. Fouts still controlling it. Now cycles it down low. Nobody back there. It'll be picked up by McCallum. He'll backhand it high down the floor. Beal trying to race onto it. Gets to it. Was in a little bit deep. Fed it out in front. It's cleared away. Fouts off the boards. Shot in by Davidson. Vogel tried to get it back to Davison. Pass was off the mark. Boudreau can catch up to it. Scholich clears it to the blue line, then out a little bit further by Dunnan. Beliveau. Nathan Beliveau out on the floor right now. Again, a long-time player, veteran of Canadian hockey, Canadian ball hockey, I should say. I guess also a veteran of hockey, as he's worked on the training staff of the NHL, New Jersey Devils, and quite a character. Good guy. Always fun to talk to Nathan. Webster, good burst of speed, then lost the handle on the ball. 36 seconds to go in the period. Gets it back to the point. Kosman, he gave it away. Look out in behind everybody. This is Dunnan. Dunnan with a shot, scores! Port City with a bad turnover just inside the Edmonton blue line. Edmonton make them pay. Here's that quick outlet pass right onto the stick of Dunnan. So quick, just barely catch up to it. He goes top shelf, beats a goaltender glove side. And that will knot things up at 2. Dumped in, going back to get it is Connor McCluskey. 2 McCluskeys on the Port City team, number 7 Connor, number 8 Carter. Schreiber kept that out. Webster has had himself a pretty good period. Lost it there. Time's going to run out as Edmonton try and mount an attack. So we'll finish 30 minutes of play, 2 periods. Tied at 2. Another good game. Last game was good too. Ended up 4-2. Danforth beating Surrey. This one tied at 2 after 30. We'll be back with period number 3 in 3 minutes from now. Period number 3, 2-2 tie after the first 2 periods between the Edmonton Killer Bees and the Port City Pigeons from New Brunswick. Play just inside the Edmonton end. Shot from a very sharp angle. Easy save there by Schreiber. Cleared out, knocked down smartly by Murphy. Then he lost it. McCallum. Good play along the boards, gets it in over the blue line, then lost it. Here's Feranic, 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Feranic pass broken up. Good defensive play by Webster. Edmonton stay on it. Swing at the side of the net, couldn't make contact. It's Murphy. He's got it now in the corner. That went off a stick to the boards, kept in by Edmonton. Scholig. Along the half wall, to the front of the goal, save was made. A couple of whacks at it and they score. Scott Dorham. It looked like the play had been kind of broken up. We've got our logo up there. Forgot to turn that off. Sorry, folks. But here it is. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Third time's a charm for Scott Dorham. Another chance. Vogel, his shot stopped by Reardon. Cleared to the boards, kept in by Arnaud. Frank Arnaud. That changed direction in front. Reardon had to be careful. I think that hit Vogel. Turning and throwing it back in behind the goal was Fouts. Callaghan. He's holding it. Back along the wall off the boards. It came right to the top of the circle. The shot did not get through. That one got through. Reardon had to be quick. Rebound was there. Vogel almost got a stick on it. Arnaud. Robbins. Robbins trying to work his way out. To the middle to White. White swinging away left. Gets it in over blue line, back of the point, shot. Couple of saves made by Reardon. Ethan done it with the chance that time for Edmonton. Goes high in the air, right at the blue line. Jump ball there. Beal wins it. Knocks it down. Beal trying to get around the outside. He does. Shot save made by Schreiber, and Schreiber will cover it up. But a good rush by the captain. Nick Beal's got one goal in this game. Made a good attempt at a second one that time. Sliding back to break that up was McNeil. Now he'll go over to the far boards, trying to catch up to it. Finally does. Lugs it out, gets to center, shoots it in. Sarker goes the other side. Edmonton gained the blue line. White right in front, sliding to get a stick on it. It was Desjardins, a save made by Reardon. White, backhand, that's tipped. Another save made by Reardon. Good tip that time by Dunnett. That shot wide, missed on the short side. Port City with a chance to move on it here, get it in over the blue line. McCluskey, he lost it. Back comes Edmonton. Ledrew, shot right on goal. Reardon with the save. Shots on goal, by the way, after two periods, 17-12 favoring Port City, but that has turned around here in this third period. It's been all Edmonton, except for a couple of individual opportunities, individual rushes by Port City. It's going to be a penalty coming up against Edmonton, inadvertent high stick. Ledrew clipped McCallum. Went over, gave him a little tap. It was clearly unintentional. Happened right down below us, but it will be a power play. For the Killer Bees, they've been on their power play for the Pigeons, rather. They've been on their heels most of this third period, but chance to right the ship here. Edmonton win the faceoff, so Port City will have to start this power play back in their own end. And that high stick is a 4-minute penalty. So a great chance here for Port City. They do get it in over the blue line. Now they'll set up. Shot by McCallum off the end boards. It's in behind the goal. It'll be kept in. Pinching in over there was Austin Perry. Back behind the goal, Spencer. Fed it right in front, was looking to get it to McNeil. Then they score! They take advantage of the power play to tie it up. There's the first chance in front. That doesn't work. Comes back to the point. They'll swing it this side. Beal with a shot. Scores. Nick Beal. I don't think anybody touched that. If it is Beal, that's his second of the game. He had the one really good scoring chance a couple of minutes ago for Port City. So we're tied at 3. Right to the front of the crease, in front of the Port City goal it comes, and then cleared to the board. Shot, that was right on goal. A good blocker save made by Reardon. That was from a tough angle. Port City would like to see an interference call on that play. Davies is down on that collision with Webster. As Webster was looking for that loose ball, they were racing after it. Two players came together. Davies got the worst of it. The big man is up. Good to see. He'll get to the bench. Is Nick Beal with the goal. Nathan Beliveau picks up an assist. Callaghan swings it around. Will be kept in for Port City, though. McCallum with a shot right on goal. Save made A little life again now for Port City. They had a rough start to this third period. Got that tying goal, and now they're in looking for the go-ahead goal. That'll be cleared, and that's going to bring about a face-off back in the Edmonton end. Up next, Men's C Young Stars out of Ontario, taking on the Newfoundland and Labrador Port of Argentia. Callum's long shot deflects wide, comes to the near boards. Edmonton trying to get it out, holding on to it there was Arnaud. He had it taken away, shot right on goal. Schreiber makes the save. Dan Baca was standing there in the circle. The ball just came right to him as it was knocked off the stick of Arnaud. Put it right on goal. Past the halfway mark here in the third period. Still tied. Again, face off back in the Edmonton end. All Edmonton just a few minutes ago, but the game has turned around. The high sticking penalty and then the subsequent power play goal has changed the complexion of this one. In behind the goal, Reardon tees it up there for his defenseman. Ooh, giveaway behind the goal. Chance here for Edmonton. A shot that goes wide. Another chance. Save made by Reardon. Almost a very costly giveaway by Port City. They had it back behind their own goal and decided to try and move it up through the middle, and that often results in bad things. Both teams will sneak it a little change here. Pass knocked down by Edmonton. That came out. Pass up along the boards. McCluskey. Fed it in front looking for Beal. Beal trying to protect it along the boards. Finally has it taken away. Pass taken nicely that time by Dunnan. Came out, shot in. Port City on it. They'll just get rid of it, launch it down the floor. Edmonton quick to move it up ahead. Plump off of his stick. Another turnover. Here's Plump. Save made by Reardon. Plump's got it again. Scores. Got away with it once. Didn't get away with it the second time. Some sloppy play in their own end. Leads to a Edmonton goal. There's the pass right on the stick of the Edmonton player. Here's Plump. One save made by Reardon. Plump holds it, waits for Reardon to go down, goes back against the grain. And a little Selly to finish it off. So Edmonton back out in front, 4-3. That shot rippled the net on the outside. Murphy, he's got it in the corner, works it up along the half wall. Shot goes well wide. Comes here to the near boards. Back at the point, kept in. Arnaud, shot goes into the corner. Murphy's alone in front if they could get him the ball. They don't. Port City come away. And over the blue line, 2-on-1 down low. Chance, save made by Schreiber. Great opportunity there for McCallum. Now the ball goes up in the air and out of play. Faceoff will stay inside the blue line. Port City come close. Just over 3.5 left to go here. Third period. McCallum puts it in towards the goal. That gets knocked down in front. Edmonton straight up the floor. Scholig, he goes down, and that'll be a tripping call against Port City. Edmonton back onto the power play. Jared Kosman has gone to the penalty box for the Pigeons. Port City win the face-off, dump it down the floor. And that'll bring about a face-off in the Edmonton end. That helps the cause. Seven seconds gone off on the penalty clock. Clean face-off win for Edmonton. But they give it away. Allow Port City to stay on it. The chance for McCallum. He gets knocked down. It went off the stick of the Edmonton player out of play. Another face-off win for Port City. Another save made by Schreiber. 23 seconds gone in the power play. And the face-off still down in the Edmonton end. Another win. Winning face-offs is a great way to kill penalties. Port City won that initial face-off down in their own end. And so far, 40 seconds have gone off the clock. Finally, Edmonton gained the zone. Chance right in front. They throw it around. Maybe one pass too many. That stayed out somehow. Looked like Doran had a chance to shoot it a moment ago, made the pass. Almost resulted in a goal. That one right through the crease. White. That rang off the goal post. Ashton Murphy with the big shot. Hit the post. Webster with a good rush. Webster with a second chance. Schreiber kept it out. He's really opening up here. The late stages of this power play for Edmonton. 25 seconds left to go in their man advantage. Big save made by Reardon as he robs Ferenic. Just a dozen seconds left to go now in the power play. White doesn't shoot it. Down in low. They'll go the other side. Murphy. Back outside the blue line. Penalty has expired. 1 minute to go. Port City would like to get the goaltender out, but they're pinned in their own end right now. And Edmonton, no interest in allowing them to move that ball up the floor. Great job on the forecheck. Now they get a chance. Here's Kosman up ahead. Gets it to Perry. Perry down in the corner. Now the goaltender's gone to the bench. 6 on 5. Still 24 seconds to go. That stayed out. Slapped, kept in. McCluskey, or McCallum rather. Shot kept out by Schreiber. And cleared down the floor towards the empty goal. And that will be an empty net goal. And that'll do it with just 5.3 seconds left to go. The Edmonton Killer Bees will win this one. But it was a good one. We've had a couple of good games to start things off. 2 of 7 today, 8 tomorrow, 8 on Friday. And then on Saturday we've got the 4 gold medal games here at the main arena, plus the women's bronze. They're going to run the time off the clock. We'll call it a day, and that'll do it. Final score: Edmonton Killer Bees 5, Port City Pigeons from New Brunswick 3. Up next, Young Stars from Ontario versus Newfoundland Labrador Port of Argentia. And as we did in the last game, we'll stay for the player of the game presentations before we take our break.